to do with some words of the Bhagavad Gita, which I normally never do. The Bhagavad Gita says not to worry for the result of your actions. Don't desire something should happen. But if we live like this, won't this create a lack of motivation? When we are detached from the desired result, a lot of people are concerned. Will this create a lack of motivation in our work? सिप अहम आत्मा, सिप अलग, सिप आनंद की खोज and Anil Soni. Sip Chotwani, Ashwin, Atmanji and Atman Revati, Sip Atmatre, Bliko, Bliss and Chidanand. Sip Deepatma, Gigi, Gurpreet and Harshan. Sip Kamalji, Krishna, Nemsom, Paratiyama. Sip Peter, Pix, Akasha. Sip Rajanand, Rajkumar Siraj, Sip Prakash and Sadanand. Sip Sagai, Raghavendra Bhatt. Sip Samatma, Sanjay, Sanjeev. Sip Sarlanand, Siji, Jyoti, Siva, Siri, Soham. Sip Sukhi, Tina, Viresh, Yogini, Aham Brahma. Welcome to the call. We are all blessed to be on this call. This is the divine call, a call that gives us so much deep learning. I was speaking to a few people who are following different religions and theologies, and they are so confused. I find them so confused. They don't know. They don't know whether there's any assurance they will attain moksha, mukti. We are so blessed. Complete clarity. Not only dependence on me. You have complete clarity that you can do it because you're so clear, crystal clear on the path. But when I speak to some people who are following a path without mentioning any name of any path, they may get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and meditate for 2 hours. They may chant names for 4 hours. Is it guaranteeing enlightenment? Is it guaranteeing Prabhu? I hope you are confident. But today we are not talking of that. Today we are talking of this Bhagavad Gita. Aham Atma, Ashwin, Krishna. 3 people on the floor, on the pitch. We start the game. So Bhagavad Gita says not to worry for desire or result of your action, of your karma, but will this detachment create a problem in terms of our motivation? Start.
Guruji, good evening. Krishnoham.
Namaskar. Yes.
I take the normally for the several days I was only observer. I think today's topic is very most important. I take the privilege of being a first speaker, sir, with all your blessings.
Yes, sir. Tell
Guruji,
me.
the same question was asked by me to my Guruji, my Guru, my spiritual Guru. In the year 2009, when he came to Chennai, the same question I asked him. What is our topic? Bhagavad Gita says, same question. Now I am 53. When I was 37, I asked this question to him. Not to worry or desire for the result, but perform one's karma. Bhagavad Gita says like that. Won't this attachment from the desired result kill our motivation? The same question I asked, I follow him.
Want this detachment, not attachment.
Want this detachment from the desire. Same question was asked by me. I asked my Guruji, if Bhagavad Gita says, don't desire for the fruits of action, will it not kill the motivation for us to excel in our work? The answer given by my Guruji, I'm telling, I'm following it for last 17 years. Life is a race. Assume that in an athlete game, around 7 to 8 people are competing for it's a running race actually. If we are not going to concentrate on our path, उसको हम लोग नहीं देखकर दूसरे आदमियों को हम देखकर दौड़कर चलने के समय में, will you achieve the results? This question was asked by my Guruji. While running in the marathon race or an athletic race, if you are not concentrating on your line, rather than concentrating on your line, if you are going to concentrate, नहीं बगल में वो आदमी क्या करता है, ये आदमी क्या करता है, वो आदमी क्या करता है, वो कैसे चलता है, ऐसा तुम देखने में कैसे तुम्हारा रिजल्ट तुम अचीव कर सकते हो. We have to, from my Guruji's wordings, what I am telling is, if we take care of process excellence, the result excellence will automatically follow. In Tamil, there is one proverb. We already talk about Hindi. Tamil, one proverb is there. I will tell in Tamil and I will tell in English. Or உண்பது உண்பது மனிதன் செயல், உண்பது மனிதன் செயல், ஜீரணிப்பது இறைவன் செயல். Even in the very act of eating, karma yoga is there. Taking our food inside our mouth, we never worry about whether it will get digested in the body or not. To put the food in our mouth is the man's duty. Digestion is a God's work. If that be the case, the process excellence, if we take care of process excellence rather than attaching ourselves to the final fruits of action, the result will automatically come. If you are going on thinking about the result, it will be very difficult. This is my observation, Guruji.
Thank you very much, Atma. My answer to your point is as follows. Point number one, your Tamil quote is very good. Your Tamil quote is very good. We can only eat the food. We cannot worry about it being digested. That is matching the Bhagavad Gita. But your first analogy is not matching. Your first analogy is about comparing with others. This is not talking about comparing with others. The first analogy was, if we are running a race and our running of the race is more depending on us winning the prize for that race, then we will not have process excellence, which means that we will look left and right. But that we must say it in the right way. I'm just putting it in the right way. Whenever we are in any race, our job is to run. Now you're missing the main point. You're missing the main point. The main point is, won't this create form the detachment from the result kill our motivation? My answer to that is what I'm waiting for others. But very good analogy. But I hope I don't want to eat away the answer of Ashwin, Krishna, Chidanand. So please stand by. Ashwin and then Krishna. Thank you, Ahmad.
Shivam, Guruji.
Shivoham.
Actually, the desire is not relating to the killing of our detachment. Well, I'm not saying it properly. Let me rephrase that. The detachment is not from effort. So I am attached to the effort to do the right thing.
Good.
This is in relation to, as it happens, a legal case that I'm fighting for a group of people. My detachment is not from effort, but from expectation. I have no expectation from the results of what I'm doing.
Very good.
And also, very importantly, I know that during the early part of this situation, I was obsessed over getting the outcomes. I needed, so I was detached. I wasn't detached, sorry.
You were attached. You were attached.
Yeah, attached. So I had to think through over the last 3 or 4 years, and especially recently, because the case is going to the county court and probably higher courts as well. So to achieve resilience, you have to have some strong resilience in the matter, because if he's going on for 8 years, there are a lot of setbacks. And I could have given it up. So what I've done is, I have not, well, detachment is not the absence of desire, but it's absence of, because it's like this, caught into my neck. So I'm acting because I know I'm not guaranteed for success, you know, but because the action is helping the group, and the group realize that, you know, it's almost like what you are doing to our group here on the Zoom call. You know, your actions are totally detached from your effort. So this is what my thoughts are, and it was quite unique that this question that you've posed on us has happened while I was dealing with it on Friday and over the weekend.
Beautiful. You see, it's when I normally don't take a verse from the Bhagavad Gita and I don't put it. But when somebody puts a question to me, when somebody has put a question about the Bhagavad Gita, and that question is very important in our enlightenment journey. So you said something very nice. It is very relevant what you're saying, that I am not detached from the action. I am attached to the action, which means like even Aham Atma tried to say is it process excellence. So I am going to do my best. Don't we say we have a
Exactly.
formula, ABC. Our formula is ABC.
Absolutely.
And we are saying we have to do our best. But
Yeah.
can we control the result? Point number one. And point number two, if we are detached from the result, then will we be demotivated? No, we should not be demotivated for several reasons. And today we are trying to get those several reasons that why I should not be, why I should be motivated. I should, as per Bhagavad Gita, we have to learn what is the secret. There is a secret. What is the secret? Today you told a very beautiful thing, this Zoom call. I am not attached to the result, but I am deeply attached to my excellence. I am trying my best every day, the best and nothing but the best.
But
Now,
that's exactly what's happened to me.
yeah,
That I nearly gave up. Uh,
now I'm asking you the question before I move to Krishna. What is the cause of you not losing the motivation?
the main cause, or it's not the question of cause, what is driving me
Okay, what is
to
driving
do
you?
that? Because it's not a cause, it's question of
Agreed.
driving
No,
me.
no. So therefore, you are motivated. What is the cause? I'm
Yeah,
not asking the question in a negative way. I'm
yeah,
asking the question in a positive way. What is
positive.
driving you?
What is driving me is I believe that the people who are harmed by this action, right? They need true result for them, not for me,
Good.
for them. So I'm not. If you had asked me a few years back, and if we were on this Zoom call, I would have just said this is not right what you're talking about. I am
Okay.
totally motivated to get this result, to get
Because I
this.
want it. Because I
I
want this.
I want it, yeah. And now, having decided, well, I gave up. I threw the towel in and I said, I'm not going to do. I'm sorry, guys. I failed you because we had a lot of setbacks, as I mentioned earlier. But the group came back thinking, and it's costing them. The group came out and they haven't got you know, the money. So in fact, I'm helping them a little bit, to do that.
Very good. But remember, there's a spiritual answer to this question, which we are trying to get at. So hopefully you will get the spiritual answer as we go along. There is a
Thank you.
spiritual answer we must do, which will keep our motivation at its best, at its what is keeping me so motivated. Sometimes people wonder what the hell motivates you. I sometimes have a podcast in the morning. I do Quora dictation. I write a book. Then I have a bhajan session. Then I have another podcast in the evening. Then I have a Zoom call. Then I have Instagram. Sometimes, if I don't take this Ricola tablet, I'll die. My throat will give way. And I no more have whiskey or coffee or tea anymore. I'm having a herbal Ricola because Sometimes your vocal cord just doesn't give way, but what motivates you? So let's thank you for sharing, Ashwin. Krishna, let's see if Krishna gives us. We have Krishna, then we have Master Chidanand, who's the Bhagavad Gita expert. Huh? Yes,
कृष्णो हम
Krishnoham.
सर 2 days बैक आई टोल्ड यू अभी मुझे बहुत सारा लर्निंग एक कंकरेंस पॉइंट में आ रहा है बिकॉज आई वाज always a student of Bhagavad Gita, but now as a student of, as an AiR student, I'll give the same answer. Because the first thing is, you're asking us, will detachment cause demotivation?
Correct.
First of all, to be detached from the result, you have to be an awakened soul. And
Correct.
then you're moving from karma to karma yoga. For
Very
that, you
good.
don't require motivation, as you said in the Insta today. We are not holding on to any parachutes for our motivation. We are letting
Good.
it go. And now what happens is we are inspired. There is a divine inspiration to move forward, which comes from our within because of our awakening. So earlier, the understanding was anyway, the result of our action is based on twin karma, one which
Good.
we have already done. And now what we are doing, now we are inspired. And as you always says, what is it? Eka tattva abhyasena, what Atmanand said. Very focused, very awakened. Now we are doing every action as a divine instrument. If I'm doing as Krishna, I require motivation. If I'm doing as a divine instrument, I'm inspired. You are inspired. You are doing as a divine soul. So that is my answer. Thank you.
Very beautiful. Very beautiful, fully established in consciousness. You've covered all aspects. You covered it like this, but all aspects, A to Z, all aspects are covered. Very beautifully covered. You can write a book on
Sir,
it.
sir, really, even today when we are, and I'm really now also involved with many major activities. So I myself realize with your teachings, we are moving from mediocrity to excellence because our energy is not dissipated in other mental, turbulences. That is the answer.
And turbulence will come. Today, the people who are doing night bhajan, they pulled me up the pole. I don't know still whether, and I had to use my temper. I had to really use my temper because they don't understand. And what do you do? Some people who don't understand, then they don't understand. So anyway, so I'm saying, but we should not lose our awakening. You said very beautifully. I'm just appreciating few points that you said very clearly. You said we don't need motivation because we are awakened. We are awakened. We are nothing, but we have inspiration, and we are living as a divine instrument. And what the Bhagavad Gita is telling, millions are reading, but do they understand? What is the point? Sorry to say, the Bhagavad Gita, that's why Eru is trying to do with Chidanand, Eru and Chidanand are trying to create a Bhagavad Gita playlist. I don't know when they will do it, but to understand each shloka of the Bhagavad Gita in the right way, work, but do not be attached to the result thereof. Why? What Ashwin just said, Ashwin said, now I'm not attached to the result, but I'm still doing it for those people. If you're doing it for the people, you are still attached. You are not attached directly for yourself. No. You need to let go. You need to say, तुम ही सब कुछ जानत प्रीतम, तेरी इच्छा पूरत हो, दुख में सुख में मेरे प्रीतम, तेरी इच्छा पूरत हो. And earlier, I used to say, I used to see, they used to give me a list, who's attending Zoom call, who's not attending Zoom call, who's coming. It has been 2 years since I last saw it. No, it's not my problem. Those who want to be awakened, enlightened, liberated, they will be here. If it is their karma, they will be here. If they ask questions, good. I don't need any motivation. So very beautifully, I think you covered many points. I may have missed one point. Any point I missed in my summarizing?
Actually, me and Siva was discussing this 2 days back, and we thought the best interpretation, of course, I follow Swami Chinmayananda, but he also explained so beautifully. This is one of my favorite slokas. But we said the easiest and the simplest AiR explanation is ABCD. It covers the entire Karma Yoga part.
And why, I mean, when you can understand ABCD, then why complicate is my question.
No, sir. But Bhagavad Gita, I don't know why you don't much like. For me, it is everything. Because see, Bhagwan is giving in a battlefield. Kitna alert hona padta hai to close the door to mind.
So as I told you, I wish, I wish everybody reading Bhagavad Gita gets enlightened. I wish. So the point is, we need to use the shlokas. We need to take the Bhagavad Gita in non-dual realization. I never said the Bhagavad Gita is not good. Never, 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 never. Bhagavad Gita is amazing. But the problem is in the translation and the interpretation. There are so many diverse translations and diverse interpretations. Chinmayananda is very good, for example. But what is our goal? Our goal is to make it so simple. So simple. For example, I will not lose my motivation because I don't need motivation. I am inspired. Who is inspired? ISIS. I am the soul. The soul is SIP. I, damn it, don't need inspiration. What he said in the Tamil, that Ayamatma told in the Tamil quote, when we are eating food, I don't need motivation to eat the food and what will digest. What has to digest is not my problem. Prabhu karega. Why I should worry about it? Surrender. Therefore, we all hear of Krishna Arpanam. But
Yes, sir. Arpanam is important.
yeah,
But sir, as the call goes, I would request you to also give us the difference because बहुत लोग confused होते हैं result and goal. They think result is a goal. There is a subtle difference between your goal is there, your direction is important, but result is a different thing altogether.
so don't use the word goal. Use the word aspiration. Use
No,
the
you
word.
said the goal is our goal is liberation and unification. That goal
Okay,
comes,
okay,
no?
okay,
So that
okay.
is
Yeah,
not a
of course.
result. That is not
Yeah,
a result.
that's not the result. You
Yeah.
so when we are talking of results, we are talking of result of BME.
Yeah.
That way the result is then you should not have desire for moksha. No, you should have desire for moksha.
True.
But
True.
you know that that is not in your hands.
Right.
Moksha is not in your hand. Therefore, why desire something which I cannot control? That is my mission. That is my purpose. That's why I wish I don't use the word goal. Sometimes I tell, but try to use it as our purpose. That is our mission. That is our purushartha. That is our the goal word is very worldly. The moment you put goal now, football, cricket, business, we should avoid using the word goal. Just from today, let's avoid using the word. That's our mission. That's our purpose. I'm using the word, that's our purushartha.
Right.
The purpose of it, purushartha, purushka artha. That is our purushartha.
True. True.
Okay, good. But if you all have any more challenging quotes of Bhagavad Gita, ask. Like this, somebody asked me this quote. Then we can go one by one on Zoom and ultimately it will become a book.
Yeah.
So, Chidanand, thank you, Krishna. Very, very well said. Very beautifully said. Chidanand. Chidanand.
Shivam Guruji.
Sure, sir.
Actually, this particular shloka is misquoted over here. The shloka is very clear. If you interpret the Sanskrit, it is very clear. Sarva, what it talks about is you have got control over your actions,
Yes.
but never over the results of your action, because results of the actions are governed by the principles of karma,
Correct.
whatever it is. But what here the Lord says is you have got control over your action. Karmanyeva adhikaraste. He uses the word eva adhikaraste. You alone have got the control over actions. So in our twin karma, when it comes to agami karma, you have to perform it with full consciousness. And other place is sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam raja. And he goes ahead to tell Arjuna, now having established yourself in me, fight the war. The dharma yuddha, whatever your aspirations or sankalpa is, your sankalpa has to be within the four corners of dharma. And perform
Just a
your
moment.
actions. Don't eye on
Just
the
a moment.
results of the action, because it is nothing to do with, we don't
Very,
have control over it.
very, very well said. What you said, very well said. But you're not addressing the point of concern. The point of concern is different. And there's no misquoting. The point of concern is if we are going to what you said, you need to do your action completely established and do your best. That part of the shloka is clear. The concern of normal human being is, if I am not attached to the fruit or the desired result, then I will lose my motivation.
But this shloka doesn't talk of fruits at all. This particular shloka is never talking about the desire, fruits, or anything. It only
But we are not,
gives you a law
no, we are
that
not referring to any, we are not referring to any shloka for that matter. We are referring to the
yes, of
teaching.
course.
We are, no, wait. So in the Bhagavad Gita, is it not taught that you should have complete responsibility, attachment, excellence in your effort, but you should not worry about the result? Is it there or not taught?
It is definitely taught. You should never worry about the results.
Stop. So this is what the Bhagavad Gita teaches. Now the
Yes.
follower of the Bhagavad Gita is asking, if I am not attached to the result, then
No,
I'm not motivated.
no, he's referring to Viveka and Vairagya. Totally a different field. When you
Oh,
are talking about Shadasampat and all this Viveka and Vairagya, how to
Chidanand,
control your mind? He says you can control your mind by using your Viveka and Vairagya,
I'm
and it is like a
requesting,
wind.
Chidanand,
They're mixing the two.
no, I'm requesting you to get the question clear. The question is this: work at your best, but do not
Yes,
be attached to the result thereof. Is this clear in the Bhagavad Gita?
yes,
Stop.
yes.
Now stop. This is all we are talking. This is the shloka we are referring to. I am not a Bhagavad Gita expert. So don't, I am not quoting anything. I'm only, somebody told me this shloka. You must work with your best efforts, but do not be attached to the result thereof. The
This
person
is
who
not
is doing,
mentioned. In this sloka, do not be attached to the result thereof is never there in that Sanskrit sloka. It only says karmanneva adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Ma phalesh means you have got no control over the fruits of your action. It
okay,
doesn't say don't be
okay,
attached
okay,
to the
okay,
fruits of
okay,
your
okay.
action.
I'll take you because you are the Sanskrit master. So work at your best in your action, but always remember that you have no control on the fruit of action. Correct?
Yes, correct. This is what
Wait.
it is.
So the person is telling, how can I work best if I have no control on the result? If I have no desire of the result, I'm not motivated.
No, you should have motivation. That's why you
So
should have
how?
sankalpa.
You answer the question. How to have the motivation if you don't want me to look at the result?
No, you look at the result, have and see the whether the result is within the four corners of dharma. If I do something which is giving me something which is not what you call pious, or it is not in the this thing of shreyas, and the result is which is unlawful, then you are not supposed to perform this action.
That is okay. Now you're moving to another dharma point. We are not, our focus is on the word motivation. Our focus is, if I have to work and I don't have to worry about the result, if I have to be a karma yogi, if I have to surrender all action and not worry about the fruit of my result, then I'm not motivated.
Yeah, I'm fully motivated because I do my actions as a
Now
ladi.
answer my
Uh,
question. What motivates you?
Whatever I do, I perform for receipt. So my
Ah,
every
so say,
action comes. So
so
when I
say,
do every action,
now you're coming to the point. Now you're coming to the point. The answer is, when I am when I am saying, प्रभु क्या मैं तो कुछ भी ना हूं,
yes,
मैं तो बस एक दिव्य यंत्रा, मैं तो ये तन मर जाएगा, मन को ढूंढा मैं मन तो कहीं ना, हूं मैं अमर आत्मा, ये आत्मा है परमात्मा. So Krishna caught the question by the neck. She caught like you catch a chicken by the neck, caught it like that, and said, we don't need motivation because the soul doesn't need motivation. The soul has inspiration because the moment you are awakened, that's why Krishna's answer, I don't know whether I have to add anything more to her answer because she
no, she
covered
is
many
complete
aspects of it. Huh?
because she started from the top, having established And she said,
Yeah,
it's but
so
natural
I
that I
don't.
will always perform action within the four corners
Maybe
of
I
it.
could not explain as good as she explained. Maybe she explained the answer better than I could explain. So
Yes.
sometimes yesterday I was waiting for one of my biggest challenges of my life. I was sitting for 1 hour. How long, Chidana?
One hour.
1 hour I was sitting in silence. And when I sit in silence, I keep typing to sip. Da, 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 sit, da, 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 da. Sip is sleeping. It is probably one of the biggest worldly challenges I'm facing for the last 10 years. One of the biggest worldly challenges I'm facing for the last 10 years. After 1 hour, कोई answer नहीं आया. But I'm not worried about the result. Am I worried about the result? What am I worried about? I'm not worried. I am in yoga. After 1 hour, when I was going to get up, my life partner, one of the people who's like a life partner, walks up to me and says, "Can I disturb you?" I said, "Yes," and gives me the answer. What I was waiting for 1 hour, the answer didn't come from, didn't, it came to my, one of, somebody who's like, how? I'm just, because I was not waiting for the result,
Yes.
but the answer
The
came.
SIP, yes, SIP has different ways of communication.
So I'm saying this does not need motivation. Good, Siddhanand.
Yes.
But let's see what we end up with. Thank you. We have Krishna and Ashwin back on the call. But first, Gurpreet, Sachiv, Rajkumar, Siraj, Atmanji. But Krishna and Ashwin, please give me your views. Don't run away. Yes, Gurpreet.
Ram, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I will really bow to you for the answer of Krishna ma'am. She has really came up to the level of your understanding, I would say.
Absolutely.
The way she has answered, sir.
We are just now I told you we are all not different.
Yes, sir.
We are all one.
And I pray that every one of us achieves something like that, sir.
No,
And
that is guaranteed. That
Huh?
is guaranteed unless you don't want it.
So we definitely want it. Only thing we
No,
can
no. If you see,
just
that's
start.
why when you go to take a prasadam, you have to keep your hand like this, na. If you
Yes.
don't, if you are waiting for prasadam but you're not putting your hand forward, how you'll get prasadam?
True, sir.
Good. So, Sachin,
So one more question I have, sir.
yes, please ask.
Sir, this one thing I would like to add to this is something like it is like selfless seva to or the service. You can say the not looking for the result is something like a selfless divine instrument. The word you use, sir.
There's a difference between selfless and the difference between awakened. You may be selfless, but you may still not be awakened. Which means, what is the meaning of selfless? Selfless means I am doing this for you, but I'm not expecting anything. I'm doing it without any expectation. I am not doing it any selfish. I don't have a motive. I don't have a when I don't have a hidden motive, selfish motive. Okay?
Right,
But
sir.
when you're awakened,
Yes, sir.
then it's completely different.
Then
You're
you're
not
not
doing anything.
you're not selfish anymore. Also, that
No,
is.
no, you are nothing.
Hmm.
You go to the next level where you are not doing, somebody else is doing. You're just an instrument. So you're not even doing selfless action. Now you're saying, I am doing selfless action. An awakened person says, I am not doing.
That's a more
I hope
deeper.
you,
Yes, I
that's
get
where
it.
you need to reach that.
Yes.
Sachiv, Rajkumar, Atman,
Sir.
Krishna, Ashwin.
Thank you, sir.
Shivam Guruji.
Pranam.
Learning goes from you only. And come back to what I've learned from you is that whatever work I'm now doing after
Yes.
joining this particular assignment, I'm trying to see everyone as SIP, and I practically try to call them Prabhu. And in fact, today I was trying to say, and the fun part, that Prabhu 1, 2, 3, so Prabhu. So basically, whatever I'm trying to do is I'm doing a SIP work. So I think the shift is giving me also this realization that nothing will go wrong because I'm trying to work for them and not for me. Of course, I'll have a my basic earnings are coming out of it, but I'm trying to not expect any result out of this, for me in particular, but I'm trying to be an instrument of a God that I'll do my best in this, what I'm doing.
Cannot fail.
Sorry?
If you have that consciousness, you cannot fail.
I'm very clear. This is teaching by you only because you had a preliminary call before I started this, assignment. So what you taught me, I'm trying to practically bring on my flow, and I'll be in this relation that everything what I'm doing is not for me. It is not no expectation out of this. I'm just trying to do my
Arpana.
job as an instrument, purely as an instrument, and whatever God will ask me to do, I will do it. Whether it goes right or wrong, I will do my best.
What did Chidanand tell you? Chidanand said, we have the right of our effort. And that effort, even what Ahmatma told in the beginning, that effort we must do properly.
I
Process
give 100%
excellence.
effort. 100%
Yeah.
effort. Yeah,
So
yeah.
process excellence, our best effort we must put.
And no
Result,
expectation. So no
no.
desire, no expectation out of it.
What will we do? Awakened person says, what will I do? Nothing belongs to me. Gita Sar, the Gita Sar. If some of you have not, actually, we must do one next week. We will do what's
This
today?
is very nice what you said, Gita Sar. Gita Sar very clearly said.
No, next
So
week. Next week I will do the Gita Sar. Have I done the Gita Sar with you guys? Have we done Gita Sar?
No.
No. So let us do the Gita Sar. It's very beautiful. It's very if there's nothing planned next week. Okay, next as soon as we can do, I'll do the Gita Sar on Friday, after this Friday. Good. Thank you. Siraj Ashwin. I don't know where Krishna went. Siraj and
Thank you
Ashwin.
so much. I just want to say something very clearly, Gilvi. I am sorry again and again I repeat the same thing. I think I'm blessed to have you in my life, and you're getting me into a different life altogether. This was not me, and I'm getting to change, and I am blessed to have this change in me, and blessed to have you as my guru, clear guru.
I am
No
nothing but
confusion.
I
The
am
best thing
nothing but
also I want to say, no, I just want to say one more thing that, with your grace, I'm on now Buddha's episode number 20. Yesterday I completed that. So I'm also completing that simultaneously. It's very awakening. It's very awakening. What you're talking is actually there.
good. I'm happy you're watching the Buddha, and I invited all of you. Is that 1 to 55 episodes? I know some of you have started watching. It's a very beautiful thing to watch. I asked you all to watch. But I am just a mirror.
And I want you to be personally invite you for sure. I'm no one to invite you and do anything. But my request is whenever you have time, please keep in your chat. I would like to invite you in my hotel, be my guest. And if you like the facility here and you see the Buddha, this place all around, and you think then when you want to organize this
No,
spiritual system, we will try to organize that.
no. I have already put the date of last week of January to come to Bodh Gaya. We want to now invite everybody who wants to come, let them come. It will be an informal retreat, spiritual retreat, but those who want to know the dates, Bodh Gaya, we are thinking of the last week of January. And Sachiv is there, and whoever wants to go will directly do a booking with Sachiv. And Sachiv, that I will only see. There's an airport at Gaya, but flights are
Yes.
limited.
Connecting flights,
The airport
connecting flights.
yeah. So
Connecting flights.
I'm planning to come there in the last week of January. So we'll keep note of it. We'll talk more when you come to Bangalore for the retreat, which I hope you're coming. We will talk
Yes.
more about it. But this will be not a full-fledged retreat. It's everybody's interest. Whoever wants to come there, just to come and go to the birthplace of Buddha. So it's birthplace or awakening place. I think it's the awakening place of Buddha,
It's
not
a
the
awakening
birthplace.
place. Awakening place.
Kumbini is his birthplace. Okay. Thank you, Siraj, and then Ashwin.
Shivam, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the question is whether we need motivation to do some karma, in short. For result.
The question is, if we are not to worry about the result, if we are not to worry about the result of our action, then what will motivate us to act?
Okay, so see, we have two kind of maybe people, like awakened and ignorant people. So for ignorant, this is a must, because basically this is a game of mind and ego. The fruits are expected by mind and ego, not by awakened person, basically.
Yes, you're right.
Once you are awakened, so definitely certain portion what already we discussed, ABCD is a best formula. So once you are an ABCD formula, and once you are a divine instrument, so your goal is serve, sip in all, basically. So once you are that maybe life, so definitely you accept the results and you do what is maybe desired by sip for to serve other sips. So that is maybe what I understand.
Yeah. And only an awakened person who realizes that nothing is mine. Ultimately, it's all sip.
Yes.
So that person does not need motivation. Motivation is a motive that is something outside. That person will have inspiration that is from the soul.
So once you are in karma yoga, so definitely there is no expectation of any kind of fruits.
Because you're karma yogi. Karma yoga is you're doing the work in yoga. In yoga means in as a yogi. As a yogi, the yogi is dissolved into Prabhu.
So that is my answer. And there's one more myth, basically, which we, whether my understanding is correct or not, about Gita only. It is said that everything happens, even one movement of one leaf of the tree happens with my wish. So this is a big challenge. Maybe sometimes it comes in the mind, and it may be challenge for many of people. If everything is done by Prabhu, it is said in Gita.
Please send me this. I will do a session on this on Thursday.
I think Chidanand sir can send, because he may be knowing this. This is maybe what I heard many times.
Eru will have it. If Eru is on the call, Eru will capture this shloka where nothing. I know what you're saying. As per the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord says nothing happens. Even one leaf cannot move.
Yes.
And people can't understand this. How? We are doing karma. It's in our hand. How? So I know what you're talking about. Capture this point. I was not there. So capture this point and just send me by WhatsApp. Just Chidanand gave me indication. He doesn't know this, but we will do it.
Because
Okay?
this is said in many dharmas, basically.
I have heard it. I have also heard it from the Bhagavad. Will Krishna know about it? Krishna, you know what is this shloka, Krishna? That even one patta, I let Krishna unmute Krishna. Even patta where it cannot move. Yes, Krishna.
Sir, there are many chapters mein Bhagwan last says only I am. But the next sloka, people forget, he says Avajananta Mamudha. But people don't understand I am that sit which you say always. I am that God. That next Avajananta Mamudha, Bhagwan says. They don't know when I come in the form of a man. When I manifest, they don't understand.
So if you can give this shloka in English, simple words to make a topic.
Ninth chapter.
No, I am not going to read it. You give me the shloka for a topic to if you send it to me, then we will make it into a topic. Because he's asking, Siraj is asking a very important thing. If Bhagwan said nothing, it's a big problem. A lot of people think like this. Bhagwan is telling, "Arey, ek patta bhi nahi hilega." अगर भगवान भगवत गीता में बोलता है तो मैं कुछ नहीं करता प्रभु, तुम ही करते हो सब कुछ, तुम ही करो, मैं क्यों करूं? So it's a beautiful point for a discussion on Zoom. We'll try to find the right verse, but we will do. Siraj, you also send it to me. Krishna will send it to me, and we will do it. Yes, Ashwin.
Thank you.
Ashwin.
Sure.
Sure.
This is incredible. This discussion is getting me all energized. And and basically because I have a little bit of attachment to it, as I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
You know, the point is, I have the right to perform my duty.
Yes.
You see, so my motivation is rooted in duty, not the actual activity result or anything. And I'm not entitled to. I'm not going to benefit out of the results, the fruits of the action. The result. But what is important is detachment is not from effort, is from expectation, as I said earlier. But very importantly, you have to have total pure intention. And
Can I
the
tell you
word,
something? Can I tell you something? You said that now you're doing this not because you want the result of it, but you're doing it for a bunch of guys who have trusted you.
yeah,
Those bunch of guys have trusted Ashwin. So you're still trapped as the body, mind, ego, doing it for them.
not necessarily, because as I said earlier on, I
Is
have
it a
given.
divine? Is it a divine task or a commercial task?
Well, it's not a commercial task. It's a question of. I mean, it's difficult to describe it.
Okay. Does it have to do with dharma? Is it protecting the truth? Is it something like that?
Yes.
Then it's okay.
It is to
You get
do
the
with.
point. Yeah.
Yes, it is to do with the truth.
So then it's okay. But if you are doing it just to get some people to get some money out of some money that's stuck.
No. These people are not going to benefit out of money or anything.
Yeah. So then I'm just making a point clear to you. Therefore, what I'm saying, your inspiration has to be a divine inspiration.
Well, I don't know whether it's divine or not, but I know
You must
that.
make it. No. If it's not, doesn't matter. Link it to, you must do it as a divine instrument. You must not do it as I am Ashwin, I will do it. No, you have to do it as
No. That's
Prabhu.
gone.
Yeah. So that's it.
That Ashwin is no longer there.
Then you're good. Then you're good.
Years ago,
Then you're good.
Basically, it's to do with making sure that people are not affected by it.
So that, as I told you, but while you're doing it, the important point is I am detached from the result.
Correct.
But I will keep doing my best. And one more point for you, because this is the best I should be doing as a divine instrument. If I am doing something in my life, let me tell you, if I am doing something, Ashwin, in my life, which is not a divine instrument today, I will drop it. So I'm giving this feedback to you. Ask in your silence, ask Sip the question, do you seek me to do this?
I did.
Yeah. And if the answer is yes, if you're in consciousness, the answer comes yes.
That's what I said. Yes, the end of the last week. Yeah. Suddenly, I asked this question during my meditation. It happened, basically. It just happened.
Yeah, good. Very good. Thank you. Anything more, Ashwin? Can I move?
No, yes, thank you.
Thank you. Esru, Rajanand, Uma. We have Esru, Rajanand, and Uma.
Shivoham.
Yeah.
Guruji, the topic that you've spoken about, because even I'm a Bhagavad Gita student. So basically, as long as you surrender yourself to SIP, you have that utmost faith. It's the same thing that everyone has said and you've said. It's just like when you surrender yourself to SIP and you perform with full faith, you have complete joy in your performance because you know you're performing keeping SIP in your mind. So whatever you do, it's a yoga, and it's everything the same what Krishna said, you've said.
No. But you must not have the desire for the result.
Yeah, because the thing is, desire is very limited. You do not know what's actually to be and to be done. There could be lessons. When something is not happening, when you surrender, you know everything is a prashadam. So you know it is for your good. There must be another way that.
The key of this is this. The key is to work, but not be attached to the desire of your work.
Exactly, yeah. It's
And
Krishna's
how to
son.
be and how to be motivated.
You will if you're pure at heart and you love sip, you will, like how you said, you every hour, every minute is, it's like you are that. So I mean, you don't need any motivation.
So good. So you don't need motivation because you already have inspiration.
Inspiration, love.
Yeah.
You're
If you don't
performing
have
through love.
if you don't have inspiration, then there's a problem because you need inspiration.
No, if you're bitter and if you're bounded with bitterness and thoughts and mind, your performance will be from a different perspective.
Absolutely. So therefore, this is the answer. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rajanan, thank you. We have just few minutes left. So we have Rajanan and Uma. Two more questions. Okay. Two more, and then we will wind up for today.
Shivam, sir.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Sir, as awakened being, we have to do our best as we know it, and as an instrument of ship only, in a state of non-divership. I think not to worry, it will enhance our motivation by shifting the focus from our personal gains, failures, or desires for win, even societal gains also, to the selfless act, driven by and only by driven by divine inner purpose. What is our purpose? To be